Hello, happy Wednesday. I have actually sat down to plan out my meals for next week. And next week, I'm actually going to start around 2 of the 4-week gut health protocol. I know a lot of people who have gone through the program are like, I don't want to quit because I feel so good. So I know Autumn did add a video to the program about kind of continuing the plan and maintenance and then still being able to add in treats and things like that. To be honest, for these first 4 weeks that I've done it, I haven't been like totally on plan. And the times that I have been totally on plan, I have felt a difference. Like today, I was like, woke up, I was like, oh, I feel lighter. I have a little bit more energy. Over the weekend, it was my nephew's birthday party. Ended up having some pizza and some cake. So Monday, Tuesday didn't feel that great, but now today, Monday and Tuesday, I got back on track. So now I'm feeling a little bit better. So I had already decided I wanted to do another round because we have a vacation coming up, and there's nothing more motivating for me than a vacation to stay on plan. So I hope to stay more on plan for these next 4 weeks before our vacation coming up. And I feel like I have a much better handle on the program as well. Starting anything new, you're not going to be perfect at it. When I pulled up my week 1 meal plan, I was like, oh, this was not good at all. I didn't have everything right. But the more I did it, I started kind of figuring out things, and I figured out the containers a little bit better because they're a little different than regular Portion Fix. So I am going to share my screen with you. Okay, I think I've shared. I was trying to see, I was hearing comments, but I'm not seeing the comments coming up. So if you have have questions or anything, feel free to put them in the chat, and I will look at them, I guess, whenever I am done, because for some reason I'm not being able to see the comments. So I have shared my screen, and if you are new to my meal planning, I like to start with a meal plan template, and I have also uploaded my meal plan templates for 4-week gut protocol into the What's Working Here resource library. So if you go to What's Working Here and to the resource library, you can find the templates for all the plans A through E. It's just a starting point for me. So the best thing for me, when I first tried to do Portion Fix, it was like, oh, great, you can have whatever you want. And it's like, okay, great. I don't know what I want, but I don't know what I want. Have you ever done that? And sometimes I feel like, I'm an adult. I can eat whatever I want. I'm like, oh, but wait, I don't even know what I want now. And I kind of shut down because there's too many choices. So this kind of helps you start off with a plan, and then you can kind of move containers around as you need to. This isn't a restrictive plan where you have to keep the containers together in a certain way. You can move them around however you want. And that is what I have done a lot this week. So I start with my meal plan template. I write the dates down and then what we have going on. For some reason, my son's soccer games at school are not consistent. Maybe they're on a Monday, maybe they're on a Wednesday. This week they're on a Thursday. It just kind of depends. So you can see I've written all those things out so that I know what we have going on, because I did run into a problem. Was it this past week or I think it was last week, where we had a soccer game and I wasn't going to go to practice after that, but then the coach was like, we really want people to come to practice. I was like, okay. So then it was like, oh, we had a soccer game and then practice, and when was I going to make food? Because I had planned on doing it right after we got home, but we weren't home till later. So I don't know if I think we ended up going through Chick-fil-A or something that night. So after that, I got better, and I was like, okay, if I know we're going to have back-to-back things, I packed my dinner last time, went to the soccer game, ate the dinner on the way to the practice. So it just helps to be planned so that you kind of know what you need to prepare ahead of time. So my meal one is always my shake. With gut health protocol, you get more greens than the normal Portion Fix plan, so more plants in your life there. So I've started adding spinach to my shake, and I've actually liked it a lot. I know some people like riced cauliflower, frozen riced cauliflower. I'm not a fan of the texture, but spinach, I'm enjoying that. So I have that every day. And then I pick 2 meal 2s for the week, and I alternate them. And I think I actually have these a little bit different, yeah. So I kind of changed it up a little bit as I was going through the meal plan. So turkey sausage, oatmeal, and some asparagus in the air fryer. So good. That's one of my new favorite things. And then this one has turkey sausage with some sauteed spinach. I think it used to have something else there, but I took the containers apart. And then because I needed to switch this, and the containers look wacky right now, they'll fix themselves later. So I've been wanting to try the tempeh. I think you can air fry it. So I switched from an A protein to a B protein, a plant-based protein, and then the oatmeal and asparagus. And then on the other days, it'll be eggs with the spinach, toast, and gluten-free toast, and some ghee for the teaspoon. And then for the meal 4, I do the same thing. I don't know why I skipped meal 3, because I do the same thing for meal 3 too. So meal 3, I pick 2 of those for the week as well, and then I alternate them. I used to always have leftovers for lunch, but honestly, we don't really have leftovers at our house much anymore, because my child eats a whole lot of food, which is great because he's fueling his body, so that's fine. So I wanted to do, for some reason I've been wanting to do something with tuna. So it's like, I'll do my tuna recipe with the lettuce wraps. So I had to move some containers around there. And then I'm alternating that with a Greek grain bowl. At some point I'm going to sit down and put all these recipes onto the website, but I haven't had time. So I make them up in my head, and then I kind of write down what's going to be in them. So that's going to have some quinoa, rice, the greens, and then some mixed greens, cucumber, tomato, and some Greek dressing. I found a really good Greek dressing from Primal Kitchen, so that's good. So I'm going to alternate those for the week. And then my meal 4, I do the same thing. I pick 2 of those for the week and I alternate them. So I ended up being only left, once I kind of moved all my containers around where I needed, with a blue and a green. So I'm going to do carrots and some guacamole. And then, I just realized I've got carrots on here twice. I'm going to change this one from carrots to cucumbers, so that I mix up my plants a little bit there. So I'll do cucumbers with hummus and then grapes, and then I just alternated those. You'll see on some days I needed to move, I didn't have an orange, so I added some pumpkin seeds as well. So then I started making dinners. I realized that we're probably going to be home later in the afternoon, and I'm going to be tired because we actually have a Sunday soccer game. So at first I was going to do some spaghetti because my son wanted spaghetti, and then I realized, I need a plant-based protein instead of, an animal-based protein. So I was like, I'll make like a veggie lo mein bowl. So I'm going to do some gluten-free pasta with some carrots, mushrooms, some cabbage, some edamame for my protein, and then for my orange container, some Asian dressing. And then for Monday night, we'll do spaghetti with meat sauce. My son is like, I want spaghetti. I'm like, okay. I found a good, we tried edamame spaghetti, and I think I might actually, instead of the meat sauce, let me make a note here. Spaghetti with, I'm going to do it with turkey. And then I found, unfortunately, I love pasta and I love pasta sauce, but it doesn't make my stomach very happy. And so I think I'm going to try, there is a red pepper pasta sauce in the Fix8 2 cookbook, I think. Fix8 2. So I'm going to try that. I just remembered that I wanted to give that a try this week. I know I've made it before and I think we really liked it. So I'm going to do that. Like I was saying, we tried edamame pasta and it was really good. We also tried the chickpea pasta and that had a really good texture as well. So I don't know which one of those. I'll probably try do the chickpea pasta again. And then for dinner on Tuesday, I have the Fix8 chicken piccata. I made that in week 1 and it was good, with some asparagus and some sweet potato fries. And then for dinner on Wednesday, my son also asked for tacos, so I will probably get some taco shells for him and some refried beans. And then I'll make a taco bowl for us. I think I had it in last week's meal plan as well, so I'll just do some ground meat and some lettuce, salsa, that kind of stuff for that. And then Thursday is our leftover night, and Friday and Saturday we usually get something out. Oh, there we go. They fixed themselves. So you can see, I'll know what containers I have left, so I'll know what I can eat. And I used to think like, oh no, meal plan A, you don't get as many carbs, like a red and a green, that's all you get. It's actually not that. It's actually not that bad. And I do like to try to have my carbs earlier in the day so I can burn them off. So ending the night with just a red and a green has actually not been that bad at all. But people have gotten amazing results with the 4-week gut protocol. If you have questions about it, let me know. I'm going to do a better job of showing you the results people have gotten. So it's not results that are from like Beachbody photos. These are people in the groups that I'm in, people that I actually know, and they're showing their results. And it's not just weight loss. It's like energy and skin changes and those sort of things. So that's exciting as well. But if you have questions, let me know. And let me know if you're going to be joining me for this second round of the gut health protocol. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.